Hey guys! Oh, wait. The food. I like it. But we just got a last spirit orb for the Great Plateau. Sorry. I'm really sorry about that nut, guys. Cutting it in the middle of the ending of a shrine. That's not very nice. But I had a slight reason behind it. One was food. The other was what happens after we get all 4 shrines. So take a look at this. Look who it is. With this, you have now acquired all of the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Oh-ho! Extraordinary. That means it is finally time. Link, it is finally time for me to tell you everything. But first, imagine an X on your map with the 4 shrines as the endpoints. Find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Do you understand? Where 2 lines connecting the shrines would cross. There, I will be waiting. There's something suspicious about the old man. But before we go down there, since we're still in this cold area, we are going to go ahead and eat. Oh wait, no, I gotta wait for the other one to run out. I found that out the hard way in a different playthrough. In my private playthrough. So we're just gonna go ahead and get up here. Shoot. That already happened. Well, as you can see, when water is extremely cold, you will die extremely fast. Interesting time to show that example. Interesting time. Also, quick little fun fact. On my main playthrough, I've already gotten the Master Sword. And all 4 Divine Beasts. You might be wondering what Divine Beasts are. You'll have to find out later in this playthrough if you don't actually have the game and you haven't watched any other playthrough yet. Come on, get up. God dang it. Stop falling in the water, Link. Okay, that one was good. Alright. This time, we should be good. Oh, okay. I almost fell off that time. And we have Opal. Not the Steven Universe character. No. Shoot! What the heck? Okay, this isn't as hard as I remember it. Whatever. I'll be right back as soon as I finish with this part. Wait a sec. Did I already... Huh. Okay, I guess I'll keep it. Now. Voila. Scootala, we are off. Zelda CDI reference that nobody wants to hear. Alright, let's go ahead and eat our other cold resistance thing. And then we'll just go ahead and climb down. We only have to go back across the river and we'll be fine. But I didn't want to lose any hearts, especially since I still only have 3. Alright, but before I go across, we're gonna go ahead and loot these guardians. I don't know if everybody knows this. You're probably gonna figure out at some point. Oh. Simple. See? Now that we have the power of the Cryonis rune, we no longer need that door. But yeah, we can search Guardians. I don't know if I've shown that in a past episode. I haven't recorded in that long. So that's just something I thought I'd show you just in case. But now we are going to actually be heading to the Temple of Time. So I will see you then. Alright guys, we are at the Temple of Time now. I only had to cut out 2 minutes. But here we are, and as you can see, the statue of Hylia is actually glowing right now. And I'm also glad that it is nighttime at the moment, because that means that the cutscene that is about to take place will be a lot better. But we're going to want to approach the statue of Hylia, and we have the option to pray. And now we can get a new heart container. Or a new stamina vessel if you want, but I'm gonna get a heart container because I like hearts. So here we are. We have another heart container, which means we now have 4 hearts, which is awesome. And now we see the old man again. The blessing of the goddess has made you that much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here, quickly. We're gonna do just that. So, all we have to do, climb up this ladder right here, and what I love about ladders, unlike normal climbing, ladders do not drain your stamina unless you jump up them, and you can regain your stamina while climbing on them, which I think is awesome. But what we're going to do, we're just going to walk over here towards the old man, who is glowing quite ominously.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rhombosphoromus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists. The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away, using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts, turned against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, gravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
And with that, we're done with the Great Plateau. We have our paraglider, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Been fighting